Hi, good morning. Welcome to Shenandoah National Park. I'm here in Shenandoah in Virginia. Now watch this. Behind me is the Blue Ridge Mountain. This is the highest peak here in Shenandoah National Park. You see the skyline of Blue Ridge Mountains. It is part of it's a tiny part of the Appalachian mountain ranges, stretching from Florida, Georgia to North and South Carolina and Virginia, and up north Pennsylvania and New York. You see? Here, there's a marker here, Shenandoah National Park. It is not an island. So Skyline Drive. We are in Skyline Drive. Was conceived and built so that people could enjoy views of the rural Shenandoah Valley and Virginia Piedmont. Indeed, the valley looks like a folk art painting from up here. Brushstrokes of farms, homes, forests, and small businesses. You can see there. Let us read on. Though the landscape you see from Signal Knob Overlook is mostly rural, it's less rural than it was 20, 30, 50 years ago. More houses have been built and more businesses. This view is losing its folk art character. Shenandoah National Park is not an island. What happens outside its boundaries, expansion, industrialization, the building of cell phone towers affects the park and views from Skyline Drive. Park management can make decisions on how to best protect and preserve the resources inside Shenandoah. But because of the many views from our overlooks and peaks lie in towns and cities outside park boundaries, surrounding communities also have a role in protecting the park's views. There is a delicate balance between development and preservation. So there is environmental impact of the industrialization surrounding the Shenandoah Park. So the purpose of the Shenandoah Park is to preserve its natural forest resources and its scenic views from outside forces. Okay, let us look around the Skyline Drive where the Blue Ridge Mountains behind my back. You see, the Shenandoah National Park is so majestic. This is only a tiny part of the whole park. It is 311,208 square miles, the total land area, and it stretches from north to south about 102 miles. So it's really big. And you see here, we are in the mountain. So geologists say Shenandoah National Park is about more than 1 billion years old due to its rock formations. Okay, so it's a gift of God, it's a gift of nature to be here in Shenandoah National Park. Okay, behind me is the famous Blue Ridge Mountain is the highest peak here in Shenandoah National Park. Did you know that these Blue Ridge Mountains, which is a tiny part of the Appalachian mountain ranges here in the US East Coast, is inspired and popularized by the song of John Denver, "Take Me Home, Country Road." The song goes like this: almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. I hope you like it. See you later. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, come to mama. Country road, take me home. Wow! Shenandoah National Park. The Blue Ridge Mountains is really very long. It stretches and crosses the Shenandoah National Park. It is a tiny part of the bigger Appalachian mountain ranges here in the US East Coast. I really like the song of John Denver, "Country Road, Take Me Home." Sing with me. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, come to mama, take me home, country road. You see, I'm driving here in the main road of the Shenandoah National Park. You see, it's a zigzag road. You know, roads on top of mountains are zigzag because they are carved. The roads are carved on the mountains, and it became roads. That's why it's zigzag. It's a carve from the edges of the mountains. It's zigzag. So you have to be very careful driving here in Shenandoah National Park, because you see, there are many curves, there are many turns, because the roads are carved from the mountain edge. Okay. All roads on top of mountains are carved on edges, so it's zigzag like this. So we have to drive slow and be mindful of your surroundings, especially if there is a blind spot like this, a blind spot there. You have to watch if there are trucks ahead. Okay.